Daddy has an itch on his nose. Can you get it for him? I'm going to let Dad sit behind the wheel. Our car is currently pointed northeast. Well, how does it feel?
Feels good now. Nice and smooth. It's quiet. Very quiet.
When we got out to trade spots so that Dad could try the car, there was a woman who was putting groceries in her car, and she asked us if we were going on a test drive. And I said, yeah. And then I realized she probably meant something like we were getting it from a dealership to try it, that we were going to buy it. And I said, no, actually I'm reviewing the car. And then she asked, are you Chris Pirillo? Yeah. Weird. She said, yeah, I recognized you from your avatar. So if you're watching, your hair color is awesome. That's all I have to say. I didn't catch her name. The speed limit's posted everywhere. Here in the nav system, there on the dashboard, and again in the heads-up display. It even has a curb warning. We tried to get more partially popped popcorn for you, but all they had was this gigantic watermelon.
Yay!
I'd say it was at a fair price.
Is this an early Mother's Day gift? Is this number 1 of 12?
More like 11 of 12.
What?
It's big! Look, even carrying that thing gave me a big spike in exercise time.
Really?
I went out to nature today, and I got a reaction for it. I'm not sure if something bit me or if I rubbed against a plant I shouldn't have rubbed against. And it was all for this photo. I've got an idea. Every week I'm going to pose a new challenge, and you can participate by posting your photos to social and tagging them with Locker Gnome, just like this. I'm trying on my new headphones.
Yes, my young apprentice, this is what we do. One day we will rule the galaxy as father and daughter. But first, we must learn how to use our hands and not our feet. That is a computer. Any questions?
Wow, that's a really nice dress, kiddo. I can't show everybody because Mommy says it's a surprise.
Yeah.
For the wedding that we're going to, that I'm officiating 3 days from now, 2 days from now.
This is what I'm trying on next. You like this one, right?
I like both.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm. The sun hates us. Pixie, I don't know how to break this to you, but you already have a tan. Today's lesson is the universe. It's made up of protons, neutrons, and morons. You're getting better at this whole balance thing.
Do you hear grinding your teeth?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. I put her on her tummy and she rolls over on her back. Oh, good job, baby.
Okay, Plo, we gotta figure out where you're going to go, because I really don't have a Jedi shelf in here. I could start one here, but I'd be better off starting one downstairs. I've got an idea. Thanks again to DorksideToys.com for sending him along. I featured him in this week's Star Wars Stuff video. I need to take good old Plo Koon out to the forest to take a picture of him in the wild. Because that's what you do with toys. I'm also going to take this Boba Fett prototype minifigure out of his plastic container. He's going to go right there next to the 6-inch Boba Fett and the 3 3/4-inch Boba Fett. You know, beyond the Biker Scouts. I need to move some of these figures elsewhere. Don't quite yet have Forlom or Zuckuss, though. There we go. A backsplash of Mandalorians. The white Boba Fett is for loading and unloading of action figures only. And it's definitely on my radar for one of the next hashtag Locker Gnome challenges. Mom made me a ham and awesome sauce sandwich. On wheat bread. You want to see this thing in action? Pull the handle. Let me see if I can hit you from there. Close. Take 2. I think I need to stand a little closer. Thank you, Hasbro! I'll see you later, kid. I'll be back very late. I'm going to ask Justin and Liana if I can recite the ceremony that I wrote here on the blog, not in the actual ceremony, though. Here's one of the lines I thought of today. Love is not just remembering to put the toilet seat down, but offering to put it back up.
Aww.
Is it good? Mm-hmm. Primaris palabras. Palabras. Or buddy braziers. Because pals, friends, buddies. Bras. Dad's driving me to the wedding rehearsal because we're not sure if we're going to be able to find parking, and he may just be dropping me off only to pick me up later, or he may be parking and then hanging around for a few hours until the wedding rehearsal will be over at some point this evening, and then we're going to scoot off to... Dude! There's a Decepticon logo on the back of that Jeep!
See it?
We're going to see Age of Ultron tonight. The Avengers 2. What's your favorite old classic cartoon?
Well, I'm a Mickey Mouse fan, and I like Superman, but I would say Mickey Mouse.
Where's the beef?
Hey, where's the beef? I can show you.
How's your day going?
See my watch?
Your Mickey Mouse watch? I've got a Mickey Mouse face on my watch, but it's not on right now. How's traffic?
It's not too bad right now.
Hearts look to be coming out of your crotch. Pretty relaxed ceremony, I think, though nobody knows what I'm going to say. Justin and Liana have reviewed it, but I'm going to leave all of my quips as a surprise. I guess Liana's also going to be recording it, so I may actually be able to use it somehow. I don't know how, because it's just going to be the audio, but I could play that back in the vlog, possibly, because it's going to be much better with audience participation, assumedly, or at least the laughter that I hope will ensue with the things that I say. Yeah, being downtown at 4 o'clock on a Friday afternoon is cars. And we get to drive all the way across town to go to the dinner theater. We have now seen the Avengers, well, at least Avengers 2, the latest movie, Age of Ultron, and what did you think?
I liked it. There was a lot of action in it, and the scenes were cool. I loved it when she made that motorcycle go underneath the semi.
Good dialogue, good writing. It felt like it was always moving along, like there were no lulls in the action or the story. Felt pretty well balanced. I enjoyed it. Probably more than I think I enjoyed the first Avengers movie. Although the only disappointment I have was that there was really no true crossover with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I was expecting to see Coulson. I should have warned everybody, spoiler alert. You don't see Coulson. That was disappointing.
But you see something from it.
You see something from the latest episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which we shouldn't have watched this week before watching the movie because it kind of ties into it. Just like they did with Captain America. Yeah, that was a good movie. I probably could have waited to see it at home with a rental for like $1, but I'm very grateful to have had the experience. Apparently, it's tied into Justin and Liana and how they met through the MCU. They've got a hashtag I guess they're going to be using in and around this. Hashtag tied to the MCU. The wedding has a hashtag. That's pretty amazing. I'd like a hashtag too. Well, I kind of have one, but not in the same way. Because they met at Iron Man 2. Thanks again for taking the time to watch, like, and share all the videos that we're doing for you every day across every one of our channels, and for interacting with us when and wherever you can, plus supporting us in whatever way that you see fit. We'll see you tomorrow.